have all our things right here. My son, he's helping me too, or at least he's watching. But anyways, today we're gonna have bell peppers, green bell peppers. We're gonna have about 6, 7, 10, 12, however many you want. We have rice-a-roni, and we have a peeled white onion. We also have our ground beef, and we have our fire roasted tomatoes. That's what I love to use, the fire roasted tomatoes. But this is my way to do it, so don't get it confused. You can do it your way, but we're gonna do it my way. Let's get started. Today we're going to cook. We're going to make some stuffed bell peppers. Well, we're going to do stuffed bell peppers Cleo way. So this is the way that I make my stuffed bell peppers. First off, I use my rice-a-roni is what I call it. I use the cheddar broccoli one, which is this one. And then we're also going to have bell peppers, we're going to have an onion, we're going to have diced tomatoes, and we're going to use ground beef, and we're going to use shredded cheese. So here's a little tour of what we have here. Rice, beef, we have the diced tomatoes, and we have an onion, and the bell peppers. Okay, so at this point right here, I am just pretty much I just cooked the rice-a-roni. I got it cooking. Then my bell peppers, I got these bell peppers. And then I've already cooked my meat with my onions in it. And then I have my fire roasted tomatoes. So what I'm gonna do with this is, once this is finished and it's tender the way I like it, I'm gonna get to these bell peppers. I'm gonna cut the head off the bell pepper, okay? I'm gonna cut the head off. This part right here, I'm gonna cut it off. Once I cut that off, I'm gonna take all the seeds that's in the inside of it, and I'm gonna take it out, and I am going to throw it in the trash. Once I do that to all of them, I am gonna boil. So I'm gonna have some water boiling, and I'm gonna put this broccoli in the water for about maybe 4 minutes, maybe even 5, just so that they can get tender. Once they get tender, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna get my bell peppers, and I am going to make a stir of my beef, my tomatoes, and my rice-a-roni that I have going. And we're gonna get to it, and you will see how that goes. So we're gonna start with the bell peppers. I'm gonna cut the tops off of them, and then I'm gonna boil them in the water and get them a little bit soft. I'm gonna take all the seedings out of the bell pepper. I'm gonna cut about that much off. That much off. Cut about that much off. And then all this right here, I'm gonna take all this out. How am I gonna do that? This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work my way around it, and I'm gonna just cut it. Take it out. All the seeds, this is the seeding I was talking about. Just take it out. Take it out. And that's about as good as you probably can get it. Or that's as good as I'm going to worry about getting out of it. Alright, so right now I have my bell peppers already. I boiled them to get them soft. I got them a little soft. My rice-a-roni is already done. It's right here. It's already done. And then I have my hamburger meat with my diced onions in it. So now I'm about to put it all together, combine it together, and we're going to make stuffed bell peppers. And I like mine really cheesy, so we're going to do it that way too. So right now, I'm going to get this, and I'm just going to combine it. Like I said once before, this is how I make my stuffed bell peppers. You do not have to make yours like this.
When you're doing it alone, be strong. Life takes so much.
And as you see, it looks a little thick, but we can also thinning that down with some of my boiling hot water.
But some of them have over 20 grams of sugar. Not to mention the hidden sugars from all these sneaky carbs. Sugar is the enemy of protein. But we found all these Atkins bars. You don't have to be doing Atkins to get the health effects of Atkins. My favorite? Lemon. Lots of protein and 1 gram of sugar. So pick your bar wisely. Go for the Atkins effect.
There we go. So we're going to stuff some of these. And as you see, it may not even be all combined together, but guess what? It's all going into the same spot, my tummy. And I'll take this and I'll just stuff the bell pepper. And that's it. Just stuff the bell pepper. I'm going to do about 2 more of these because it's so simple. After I stuff it, I normally do mine to the rim. Once I do it to the rim, I just add cheese to it. Do 1 more. Pack that in really good. But it's just a 1, 2, 3 step. You cook the hamburger meat with some onions. You can even add bell peppers in it if you like bell peppers that much. And then you cook that rice-a-roni really good. Once you cook that rice-a-roni real good, you just sit it all to the side. Just let it sit to the side. Of course, the rice-a-roni is going to get thick. But all you have to do is add some hot water or like hot faucet water, whatever you want to do. Just add a little water to it to get it that moist. Once it get that moist, you're good to go. Like this, we're just going to put these here. And we're going to, after we put these here right here, we're going to put some cheese on it. So I'm about to put some cheese on it. Okay, so I'm about to put my cheese on it. It may even be a little messy, but you know what? That's okay. I can fix that later. We got our cheese on it, and we're just gonna put it in the oven. Once we put this in the oven, we're going to we're going to melt the cheese and just cook it for a while. Let it get tender. You can add the cheese midway through, or you can just do it right then. You can cook it for maybe everything is done, so you can cook it to whenever the cheese melt, because the bell pepper, once you boil the bell pepper is already done after 5 minutes or so. It's very soft and tender. So right now, if I wanted to, my hamburger meat, onions, and my rice-a-roni is already done. So I throw it in the oven for maybe 10 minutes at the most, and you're ready to go, because the cheese is melted and everything is done and ready to go. And you could just stick it in there, put it in the casserole, and just stick it in the oven, and that's it. You don't have to put foil over it or any of that. Like I say, this is the way I make mine. I hope this helped you guys. Give me some feedback. Let me know what I could have done better. And I also got my tomatoes. I did not put my tomatoes in yet. I'm going to put it in on the rest of it. I normally don't use the tomatoes, but I'm going to try it this time and see how it go. And that's it.